Hi guys, hello everyone. Welcome to the first fireside of the semester. Today, this is me Navya, and we'll be looking at one of the most important questions in modern AI, which is how do LLMs retrieve the right information, and mostly like what is the most efficient way to do so. Today, we'll be looking at the concepts of RAG and vectorless RAG. Um, First, let's start with understanding the actual problem, right? What does the model do right now? You train a model on certain database, which can be any SQL database, documents from the company, CSV files, etc. When you query the LLM, it gives you the answers based on the training which is gone through, right? But what is the problem here? Once you have finished training the model and you update your documents later, the update is not present in your current model. And if you query the LLM on these updates, it's not present. So there's a knowledge gap. But the worst part is LLMs are usually next token predictors, right? So it won't explicitly tell you that I don't have information about this, but it tells or it gives you hallucinated answers. Like it can give you links or any other make-up answers for it. So that is the worst part. So what is the solution for this? Well, we can say why not just train the model again, right? But that is a huge and timid process because the documents of the company's databases span thousands of pages, thousands of records. To train the model again is a very compute heavy process. And every time you train your models again, you have to maintain a different version. And maintaining that is also a cumbersome process. So, what is the solution here? What we could do, remove the knowledge base from the LLM, keep it aside, and only retrieve the information which we need at the present time and give it to the LLM as context.
This is where
This is
RAG
where
comes in.
RAG comes in.
So, what is
So,
basically
what is
RAG?
basically
You
RAG?
have like
You
tens
have
and
like
thousands
tens
of
and
company
thousands of
documents which
company
we are
documents
discussing.
which we are discussing.
What does RAG do?
What does
It
RAG do?
chunks these
It chunks
documents
these
into
documents into
fixed parts, like you
fixed
can
parts,
have
like you
based
can
on
have based on
characters, based on number
characters,
of
based on number
sentences,
of
based on
sentences, based
paragraphs,
on
etc.
paragraphs, etc.
Each of these
Each of
chunk
these
is then
chunk
embedded
is then embedded
through an embedding
through an
model,
embedding model,
and all these
and
vectors
all these
are
vectors are
stored in a vector
stored in a
database
vector
such as
database such as
OpenAI and
OpenAI and
Vector DB, Chroma DB, and
Chroma
etc.
DB and etc.
So
So
this is where your
this is where
database
your
lies,
base
and you
lies,
want to
and you
query
want to
anything.
query
All
anything.
the queries
All the
sent by the
queries
user
sent by
are
the
then
user
again
are then
embedded into
again
vectors,
embedded into
and through
vectors,
cosine
and through cosine
similarity, top k
similarity,
chunks are
top k
retrieved
chunks are
and
retrieved
given to the
and given
LLM
to
as the
the LLM as the
context to give the
context to
answer.
give the
So
answer.
this kind
So
of
this
solves
kind
all
of
the
solves all
previous
the previous
disadvantages we were talking
disadvantages we
about.
were talking about.
But is
But
this the
is this
most
the
viable
most
option? I
viable
wouldn't
option?
say so.
I wouldn't
Some
say
of
so.
the
Some of the
disadvantages are,
disadvantages are
first one is
first
chunking
one is
majorly.
chunking, majorly.
Say you have a
Say
refund
you have a
policy which
refund
states
policy which states
customers can request a
customers can
refund within
request a
30
refund
days of
within 30
purchase.
days of purchase.
However, digital
However, digital
products are
products
non-refundable
are
once
non-refundable
downloaded.
once
And when
downloaded.
you chunk
And
them
when you
using your
chunk them
chunking
using your
logic,
chunking
you
logic,
might have two
you might
chunks which
have two
says
chunks which
one
says
has
one
customers
has
can request a
customers can
refund within
request a
30
refund
days of
within 30
purchase.
days of
Another
purchase.
chunk
And another chunk
stating digital
stating
projects
digital
are
projects are
non-refundable once
non-refundable
downloaded.
once
So when
downloaded.
you query
So
the
when you query
database or
the
the
database
LLM
or the
asking
LLM
what is the
asking
refund
what is the
policy,
refund
you
policy,
might only get
you might
chunk
only
one
get
because
chunk
of
one
cosine
because of
similarity,
cosine
and the
similarity.
entire
And the
clause of
entire
the but clause,
clause
which
of the
was the
but clause, which was
important
the
one,
important
is
one,
not
is
retrieved
not
because only
retrieved
because of
because
the
only
cosine
because of the
similarity. So
cosine
this is
similarity.
where the
So this is
knowledge
where
is
the knowledge is
deficient, or you get wrong
deficient or you
answers.
get wrong answers.
Second one is similarity
Second
is
one
not
is
equal to
similarity
relevance.
is not
That's
equal
true,
to
right?
relevance.
Because
That's
when you
true, right?
ask
Because when you
what was
ask
Apple's
what
revenue
was
in Q3
Apple's revenue in
2025,
Q3 2025,
vector search might
vector
actually
search might
retrieve you
actually
all these
retrieve you
chunks, which
all
are
these chunks, which
revenue
are
of
revenue of
2025,
2025,
profit of
profit
2025,
of
etc.
2025, etc.
But it's not the
But
one you're
it's not
looking
the
for.
one you're
You're
looking for.
retrieving
You're retrieving
Q2 and
Q2
Q3
and
profit and
Q3
revenue, which
profit and
you're
revenue,
not
which
even
you're
looking for.
not even looking for.
Apart from this, you
Apart
get
from
extra
this, you get
information,
extra
which is a
information, which is a
deficit and
deficit
enormous
and
like data, which you
enormous
have
like
to
data
again
which you have to
process
again
to find your
process to
exact
find
one
your
which you're looking
exact
for.
one which you're looking for.
Last one is embedding
Last one
drift
is
and
embedding
maintenance
drift and
cost.
maintenance
Because
cost.
you're
Because you're
chunking your whole
chunking your
document,
whole
converting
document,
to
converting
vectors
to
and storing it
vectors
in a
and storing it
database,
in a
the
database,
whole
the
process is
whole process is
cumbersome because you're all
cumbersome because you're
at
all
the end of the
at
day
the
you're
end
storing
of
it
the
in a
day you're storing
database,
it in
and
a
every time
database.
your
And every time your
document is updated,
document is
you have to
updated, you
regenerate
have to
all these
regenerate
vectors
all these
again,
vectors
update the
again,
old
update the
vectors, and
old
update your
vectors, and
vector
update
index
your
too.
vector index too.
So
So
what is the solution for
what is the
this?
solution for
Here
this?
comes vector
Here
RAG.
comes vector
Instead
RAG.
of asking
Instead of
what is
asking
similar,
what is
we ask
similar,
what
we ask what
actually is related to
actually is
this.
related to this.
What does vectorless
What does
RAG do? It
vectorless RAG do?
basically
It
maps your
basically maps your
hierarchies, your
hierarchies,
structures,
your
and
structures,
with this it gives
and
you an
with this it gives you
overall
an
view of
overall view
what the
of
query you're
what the
asking for.
query you're asking for.
It can be done through
It can
five
be done
different
through
ways.
five different
First one
ways.
is
First one
hierarchical
is
or tree
hierarchical
based,
or tree
which is
based, which
basically
is
page
basically
index as
page
we know
index
now.
as we know now.
what it does is it takes the index of a book and it chunks the subheadings, main headings into nodes, and then it parses through it. For example, we have a computer networks textbook and you have a subtopic known as protocols, and each subtopic of protocol has two subtopics saying TCP and UDP, I guess. So all these are made as several nodes and connected together. Whenever you want to retrieve an information, an LLM is passed through each and every node to through multiple LLM calls and to find the perfect node you're looking for. Next is graph base. Graph base is used when your information is spanning across different pages. In books, you're not essentially having a, information from one page and you have to refer to some 1,000 page. That is not usually seen. But in code bases and policy documents, a policy might be referring to some other policy 1,000 pages later. So in this, we use graph base wherein we're linking these nodes so that the LLM understands the context between them. Next, we have keyword or lexical, which is basically based on the perfect words. Say you're looking for a definite function, a definite policy, then you're using keyword or lexical. Next is metadata based, wherein you're retrieving information through date, author, and etc. And lastly, it is structured retrieval, wherein structured retrieval is basically database querying using SQL, tables, and etc. So finally, yes, even vectorless RAG has its own disadvantages. One is scaling. Because of large documents, the nodes which you create itself have a lot of information. Here you will need hierarchical summarization where each node has only the summary of your data under it. And whenever you want to explore more, you have to then pass your entire data to it. So that is one of the problems. Then is parsing accuracy. If you miss any node, any graph node, then when you're retrieving the information, you get a whole incorrect data, incorrect set of data. Then you have navigation cost. Obviously, to navigate through the tree and find your perfect node, you need multiple LLM calls, which is also a costly function. And then complexity. Because see, a code file, you might have Java, Python, or policy documents in different languages. So each of them need different parsers to make their node structure and create their tree. So that is why it is also a disadvantage of vectorless. Finally, we'll discuss when to use which, because say classic vector RAG, it basically sustains on like cosine similarity, the meaning. If you're finding the exact meaning, for example, FAQs, knowledge bases, articles, etc., which are small, you can easily embed into vector and find the exact keywords you're looking for. Next one is vectorless RAG, wherein you need structure and graph to understand the entire picture of a topic, which could be like a technical documentation, policy documents, anything, code bases, for example, etc. But the one which is used majorly nowadays is hybrid RAG, because why not just take best of both worlds and combine it, right? So what they do is, they first create the structure through vectorless RAG, and whenever they're not able to do create nodes, or they want exact meaning of something, they fall back on the vector RAG part. So what the recent one case study is that when you create your node structure, you will use your LLM to parse through each and every node to find the best nodes. But nowadays, what they do is each node is converted into an converted into a vector using embedding, and then a vector RAG is run for cosine similarity. Here, you're actually getting a much more better results through it. So hybrid RAG is the way to go. Yeah, so this was about it. Any questions? Thank you.